under fire. Repeat, HVT under fire. They got our HVT. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Oh man. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Yeah, that hit.
Protect our HVT.
I'm gonna be feeling that,
Enemy UAV.
but it'll be all right. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. That was the first hit off of a new bowl piece that I bought. Nothing wrong with my last one. It's just I'm tired of cleaning them. First hit, clean bowl piece. I need to clean the rest of my bong. A firm believer in ash catchers. I think I said that last time. But this whole thing could get cleaned. I'm just tired of cleaning bongs. It's not the funnest thing to do, but I guess I need to make that a weekly chore of mine. But at the same time, I don't smoke the bong too much, so. Anywho, today we are smoking on the same thing I smoked last week, which I believe I said was Bubba Kush. It is not. When I was playing the audio back, I realized I messed up. Smoking on Kush Mints, which is a cross of Bubba Kush and something else. That's what came to mind. But this time, we're smoking out of the bong instead. So, very cool, very cool. As we all know, Call of Duty just dropped. I had the gameplay going last week. So now that we've had a week to play, I'm wondering what everybody's opinions on it are. So far, I feel like I've played zombies more than multiplayer. Maybe that's not true. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I've done the Liberty Falls Easter egg. Got the early calling card for that. Been trying to work through the Terminus one with my group of friends. I've had no luck so far. We've probably done it 4 times this week after work. To no avail. We've gotten farther and farther in different spots. It's just we can't seem to survive long enough. So, I mean, by the time I get finished with attempting the Terminus Easter egg, you know, it's pretty late. It takes a couple hours, so haven't really touched multiplayer. I did go through the knife. Once I learned that instead of playing the game modes that I want to play, go through face off with smaller maps, it did get a little bit easier. I feel like it was really slow leveling up, but going through face off made it a little better. That helped me get the knife gold. That's the only thing I've got gold so far. Headshots aren't the easiest for me. I'm not inaccurate. Okay. I do feel like I have a lot less aim assist, and I don't know if that's a personal thing in my settings. This is my first time playing Call of Duty on PC, but I'm doing it with a controller. So I don't know. But I also haven't been watching YouTube videos like I would have a couple years ago when the Call of Duties came out. Got the best loadouts, best classes, best settings, this and that. Kind of just rocking with it, figuring out what I like. Setting up my guns with attachments that work for me and having a good time. I really like I don't know the names of everything. I know the old names. I like the PP Bison. For assault rifles, I've been using kind of a submachine gun converted M4. I like what's that sniper that's from a different COD? The first one you get. I forget what COD, is that from Black Ops 1? LW something. I like that. I didn't really get to use the AS Val so much. I have Prestige. I'm Prestige 1 level. Less than 20, but I didn't use the AS Val so much. I prestiged as soon as I could. As far as campaign, I haven't touched the campaign at all. I'm not sure when I will. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest campaign player. It might be fun when multiplayer gets a little boring and worn out, and I'm tired of people sweating, and I need something to do, but other than that, I'm not dying to play it. I mean, I couldn't, as bad as this sounds, I couldn't really tell you the story of the previous Black Ops or really any of the other Call of Duties. sometimes even during the single player games, I forget what the story is, or I take a big enough gap in between playing, and you know, then I'm just playing the game at that point. I wish I had the attention span to keep in the loop with the story, but I just don't. There are a couple maps that I can't stand. Red Card is one of them. I like Warhead. I have been having a lot of fun on Nuketown. Nuketown 24/7 just came out. But Nuketown is very sweaty, so it's kind of a hit or miss for me. And especially now that I prestiged and I lost everything, now it's really... now it's a lot more difficult. So I'm back to playing regular game modes. I'm really just playing HVT, HVT, Team Deathmatch, and I think Kill Confirmed. I think those are the least sweatiest game modes because I play by myself a lot of the time, so I don't have a team communicating. I'm not playing Domination with you sweaty 12-year-olds. You sweaty 12-year-olds who are fresh out of school and playing all weekend. I'm just not doing it. I could play free-for-all, but I'm not going to. Back to the maps. I like Derelict. I've liked that since the beta. I like Scud. That was cool. That was a good map since the beta. Maps that I don't like. I said Red Card. Lowtown. What's that one snowy map where everything's like half under snow? Everything's half under snow. That doesn't even make sense. That one's like a hit or miss for me. Let's go ahead and grab another hit off that bong, shall we? We shall. Cheers. So, overall, I don't think this is a bad game. It's not my favorite Call of Duty. I mean, for that we'd have to go back and back. It's hard to compete with the elites like BO2 and Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1. But for how Call of Duty has become, I don't think this is a bad game. I actually think this is one of the better games, and I feel like it's one of the more balanced out games in terms of both zombies and Call of Duty and the effort that was put into them, and weapon. How strong weapons are. I think the TTK is a little high. I'd prefer it to be lower, but by the way, I do know that the quality of the video in the background is not the best. I'm not sure what it is, but I can try to figure it out and work on a solution. Just bear with me. I'm just figuring things out as I go, kind of teaching myself. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just here and I'm doing it. So I'll get it figured out because I'd like it to look better as much as you would. With all that being said, I would like to thank you once again for tuning in and listening and joining me and having this conversation. Just like last week, I will leave my handles for social medias. I don't think I can leave links right now, but I will do what I can to leave all my information in the description below. I think I forgot some things like Twitch and yada yada yada, but if you look in the description and you follow one of those accounts, I do greatly appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who's tuned in, subscribed, liked, dropped a comment, yada yada yada. And yeah, so I'd also like to add that if you have any suggestions or comments or things that I can improve on, please do drop them down in the comments below. I would love to improve on anything that I can. Again, thank you for joining the sesh. I will see you guys next week. Peace.
Adler marking care package LZ.